Hello, everybody. This is my third time trying to record this. Believe me, I haven't, spilled my thoughts yet, but it's just setting up this first impressions video is a bit of a pain today. Um, but I think we finally have it. Um, just got done watching Hustle. As you can tell, we're at my home. We're not at a theater or anything. Um, and Adam Sandler has always been an interesting case for me. I feel that, he's had a very mixed reputation. If you see a lot of his films, particularly his comedies, they're a bit of a hit or a miss. I actually find myself enjoying Happy Gilmore. I think of it as a guilty pleasure. I think Billy Madison is fine. And then you get to his other work like Grown Ups and other things, and um, it's he's definitely put in some stinkers. Let's just put it that way. Um, but I think he's been finding his stride as of late with films like Uncut Gems, which I think is just I really think he deserved an Oscar nomination for that particular role, in my opinion, because it was a very fun performance to see play out, and also um, extremely felt like you could feel the anxiety from that character almost always, and a lot of that also goes towards the Safdies, who directed the film. Um, and Hustle is no different. Adam Sandler once again just is proving in films like Punch Drunk Love and Uncut Gems, and now with Hustle, that he is a very, very capable performer, and he's not, just a guy with a distinct voice, or is known for doing a few comedies there and there. Like, he's a very capable performer, and he knows how to grab your attention. Because this performance is the polar opposite to Uncut Gems. I mean, there are moments of where anxiety, mostly due to the editing, which I think is also um, very stylish and appropriate. It doesn't feel like it's trying to be showy or whatever. It feels proper for this particular narrative, which we'll get into in a second about the narrative. But in talking about uh, that performance, um, it's very subtle in nature, and it feels very natural. It doesn't feel like it's trying to be dramatic or whatever. Um, like it just feels in the moment, which is very strange to say about Adam Sandler, but really not when you've seen his work like Punch Drunk Love and Uncut Gems. Um, so he's just proving, just time and time again now, more recently, that he is a very, very capable performer, and I sincerely hope that he still gets to do more dramatic parts in the future, because he really is a very capable performer. A really um, a really heartfelt performance, I would say, in some respects, and in general, the whole film is very heartfelt. It's a narrative that you have seen before. There's no doubt about it. It's a sports drama, so there's a particular narrative that comes with these sort of stories. You can't really do anything different when it comes to doing sports dramas. It's the same kind of narrative the whole time. So and so finds a player, or we're talking about the player. They go through a few struggles. They try to find their way within the game, how they become what they become. It's a very typical story, but the thing that I appreciate the most about Hustle is that it acknowledges that it is a cliched story. It understands that, and it embraces it. It embraces all of that, and through really infectious style and uh, some heartfelt performances. Again, I think Adam Sandler is really great in it, um, and um, through all that, even though you know how the story is going to go, it through that acknowledgement, it's able to find some levels of depth that are felt. There's certain scenes with Adam Sandler when he's talking to the player that he is coaching. Um, there's just like one scene in the car where Adam Sandler's character discusses, basically his backstory, and how one night he got particularly drunk and certain things happened. That particular scene and some others that are in the same vein, you just feel a certain kind of weight, which was very interesting to me. Um, I didn't expect that. Upon like the first like 10 or 15 minutes, I was like, this could be leaning in an okay place, or we could be getting into somewhere interesting. And thankfully, we found some very interesting grounds with in Hustle, or at least I did anyway. But um, but yeah, it definitely is a story you have seen time and time again. It's not anything brand new, but the movie is understanding of that. It's not trying to hide that, or think that, oh, we're doing something completely new. It knows exactly what kind of story it's telling, and it knows that the story has been told thousands of times over, and it embraces that. It does that through, again, some really infectious editing choices. I think that the editing in this is like, it reminds me of films like The Big Short. If you remember The Big Short, Adam McKay's film, it's a very similar type of style. It's very playful. It's very, I wouldn't say documentarian, but it feels documentarian. Like, that's the kind of presentation that you're getting in Hustle, and um, I, I think that it works. I think like just I was really happy coming out of Hustle. Like about an hour and a half in, I thought, yeah, we're in safe hands. I think that it's a very, I wouldn't say powerful, but I think that it's a very investing film. I think that it's a very engaging film, um, and a lot of that goes towards the direction, and again, a lot towards its editing style, and a lot of it from Adam Sandler and his particular performance, which again I think is very subtle in nature while also being very, very charming. And in general, the film feels that too. It's very charming, very heartfelt, very engaging, very investing. Um, it's a solid piece. It's a solid piece, and again, I'm just very happy to see that Adam Sandler is um, once again going is showing that he is a very capable performer, and I sincerely hope that he gets to do more work like this in the future, because he's he's very good. He's very, very good. Like, I loved him in Uncut Gems, and I think that his performance in Uncut Gems is still better than this in Hustle, but it's a very different environment. So it's so it's hard for me to like compare and contrast in that way, because sports drama is very different from the anxiety, stress inducing type piece that was Uncut Gems. They're very different environments that he's playing in. But in terms of my overall love, I'd still give that to Uncut Gems. But Hustle is still very good. It's still a very good performance, and um, um, even if you don't like the performance, there's still a lot to like about Hustle. Like, again, the style of it, even Adam Sandler's player that he takes on. That particular performance, uh, I feel is pretty engaging. I wouldn't say it's as good as Sandler's, but it's still fairly engaging. Um, so, um, so yeah, so it's a story you've seen time and time again, but the way that it's presented and who is acting it out, I think make it worthwhile and create a very solid piece, in my opinion, and really rise above its cliches, and in many respects embraces them. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Hustle. I really enjoyed it. I think that it's a very, very good piece, and I hope you guys check it out. Um, so yeah, that's my thoughts on Hustle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys let me know your thoughts on the film, and that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for all the noise in the background. Just working with what I got here. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.